Good morning, everyone. My name is Shubh Sharma, and let's start with our pre-market analysis. Now, on previous session, the Dow Jones closed at 83 points negative, Nasdaq closed at 17 points negative, and S&P 500 closed at 4 points negative. Now, at the time of recording, the US 30 is showing a big gap down close to 326 points. Was mainly because of during the weekend, the Donald Trump tweeted that any country supporting Greenland and Denmark will get imposed by 10% tariff. So European countries like Canada, Mexico, all these countries will face tariff up to 10% if they support Denmark and Greenland. And because of which the US market tumbled and the US futures is showing a gap down opening of 326 points. Even our market, it is showing a gap down opening of close to 150 points. 150 points big gap down we are expecting to open is mainly because of geopolitical tensions. Now, on previous session, the FII, they sold close to 4,300 crores. DII, they bought close to 3,900 crores. And because of this Trump tariff threat, the Asian markets is also trading negative. So, the whole economy, the whole world is now feared and terrified only because of one man, which is Donald Trump. Now, during the weekend, a lot of company results came out. A lot of news also came out. The most important, another important news is India imposed yet another 30% tariff on US imports. So earlier Donald Trump was only threatening that we will impose tariff on India, but today India also imposed tariffs on America. This shows that Indian economy is very, very strong and will not bow down in front of anyone, whether be America or any big countries. We are strong and we are self-sufficient. So yes, because of all this scenario, because of all this geopolitical tensions and instability, the market is very, very shivery. Now let's talk about Nifty and Bank Nifty, but before that let's talk about gold and silver. Now because of all this news, the gold is now close to $4,700. So it is trading at 4660 something, and silver is now at 93.5. So big massive rally in gold and silver. So whenever these type of geopolitical tension happens, gold and silvers plus crude oil rally a lot. So now let's talk about our market. Nifty and Bank Nifty levels. Yesterday was a very volatile session, but even though we closed in positive to flat. Now Nifty futures closed at 25,751. The support is 25,500. Now the resistance is 25,950. Due to today gap down, we may even open right at our support of 25,500. So now let's talk about Bank Nifty. Now Bank Nifty closing was 60,194. The support is 60,000. The resistance is 60,000. Right? A lot of people are asking me that 2 to 3 sessions back I told you to buy. But why market is not moving up? Why it is not moving in our direction? Now let me tell you one thing. We cannot conclude what will happen tomorrow. I cannot tell that what will Donald Trump will tweet on weekend. This is not in my hands. I can only look at data. I can look at only the chart patterns and see what could be the possibility for the next move. That's only we can do. Now because of all these geopolitical tensions, the market is very, very cautious, and it is very, very scared to go ahead into upside direction. Now these geopolitical tensions like Trump tweet and attack on Greenland, attacking Venezuela, all these things leading to chaos in the market. These things are not in our control. Better when these time arises, better to stay away from market. That will help us a lot than coming and trading the market, so that we have gun loaded when it's time to shoot. If you can't capture these type in moves in these market, then it's better to step away for some time and then come back into the market. So it's a wait and watch market for me. Global situation, global geopolitical tension is not easing down. It is getting more and more aggressive. So it's a wait and watch market for me. It's a very cautious market for me. Now let's talk about some corporate results like ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Reliance, Wipro, Tech Mahindra, L&T Finance, RBL Bank. These companies, the big bank companies, have came out with corporate results. So let's talk about these companies. Now ICICI Bank net profit fell by 4% year on year to 11,307 crores. Expectations was close to 12,000 crores, but 1,000 crores shortfall in net profit. Now, net interest income is up by 7.7% and asset quality has improved. So, good in that view. Now, provision, the main reason for the net profit to fall was increase in provision. So, due to new labor law, the bank has to keep some provision into their balance sheet. So provision has surged to 25,556, impacting net profit. So now let's talk about HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank, if I have to compare between ICICI and HDFC Bank, which company results was good, I'll choose HDFC Bank. So net profit is up by 11.5% to 18,654 crores. The NII, net interest income, is up by 6.4% and asset quality is stable. And non-performing asset is improved from 1.42%, which was on previous quarter, to 1.24%. Now, between ICICI and HDFC Bank, I'll choose HDFC Bank. The results was far better than ICICI Bank. Now, another Reliance Industries. Now, let's talk about Reliance Industries. Revenue up by 10.40% and net profit is up by 0.6%. So 18,645 crores is their net profit. Reliance Industry results were okay, not was very good, I will not say. Now, another Wipro. Revenue is up by 5.50%, but net profit fell by 7%. On the other hand, look at Tech Mahindra. Revenue is up by 8.30% and net profit is up by 14%. So between Wipro and Tech Mahindra, my pick will be Tech Mahindra. Another will be L&T Finance. Revenue is up by 11% and net profit is up by 18%. So I've been recommending L&T Finance back to back. So expected very good results and the results were fabulous. Another very interesting results is RBL Bank. Look at their numbers. Revenue is up by 3.70%, but net profit is up by 381%, close to 227 crores. So very good results from RBL Bank. Now, almost I have covered most of the news. Today the US market will be closed. So, but we'll keep getting the cues. So thank you for watching. I hope you would have learned a lot and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye and take care.